Yeah, it was. I mean, we needed that, against a good team at home. Certainly, Radford's improved quite a bit. I think Carl's done a great job there, and, credit to them. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. It wasn't for us. We made it hard on ourselves in some spots that we certainly have to be better. That being said, I thought Brady Gulakowski was outstanding tonight. Big home run for us to get us on the board and kind of let the air out a little bit. It hadn't been easy for us to score, and our bullpen was sensational. I thought David made some really good pitches when he had to. The emergence of Nick Willard for us has been awesome, and it always feels good to get Landon out there. We got a lot of confidence in him. So some good things tonight for us for sure, and something to build on as we get on the bus here and go to UCF, which will be a big challenge for our team here this weekend.
Go ahead, Kevin.
All right, Coach, first I just want to say congrats on the win. My first question just is, the bullpen was able to have such a strong outing today after kind of a rough series against TCU. What do you think were some of the keys that led to having such a successful day?
Yeah, I think it was good, first of all, just to get David out there and to get him. He didn't have a great outing at TCU. He was really good at Campbell. And, we got to get the consistency out of him. Tonight he didn't land his off-speed stuff, but he made pitches late in counts, to jam Buster there and get a big double play ball, I thought was really big for us. And Nick Willard, he pitches with that chip on his shoulder, and, his sliders, it's good. I mean, we didn't really know what we had with him. He'd been hurt, we want to take it easy with him. So he never really had any long outings. Maybe nothing more than 2 innings in the preseason. So for him to emerge like that and give us another guy that we've got a lot of confidence in right now out of that bullpen was huge. And those guys, I thought they attacked hitters like they should. Certainly not the counts maybe David wanted, but he made pitches when he had to, and I thought the others just came right after hitters, which is a sign of a lot of confidence in what they're doing out there, and we need that out of our bullpen.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good. Gulakowski obviously had a great game today, managing to get a home run and RBI double. How good did it make you feel as a coach to be able to see him kind of have this breakout game this year after having kind of a tough start on the season? Yeah,
he had changed some things. Well, first of all, he had a torn ACL, so again, he didn't get maybe the reps and everything that he would want to have gotten, I think, in the preseason. It's hard because, sometimes when you're DHing and you're not catching, that's a little bit different. So, I thought it was really hard for Brady to get in kind of a routine, if you will. That being said, he added a little bit more of a leg kick earlier in the year. Didn't have a lot of success with that down at Campbell. And we looked at video on Monday just about what he was doing last year, and it was – it wasn't so much his feet as it was just kind of gathering a little bit earlier. And, for him to be able to make that adjustment in one day, I mean, you're talking about watching video in the office at, 2 o'clock on a Monday. And then, a little over 24 hours later for him to be able to put that to good use and to be able to execute, some things he wants to do in the game and to feel good with it. That's a testament to Brady. I mean, that's hard to do. Hitting's hard. It's really hard, and for him to be able to make that adjustment is that quick is good. If we're gonna be good and have the type of season that we want to have, we're gonna have to have Brady Gulakowski, get some big hits and find the barrel a little bit more often and do what he did tonight.
That's awesome. How do you look at games like this against Radford? How do you feel that they better prepare you for bigger matchups like this upcoming series against UCF?
Yeah, I mean, I thought Radford tonight. I mean, first of all, that was one of their weekend starters. They only played 2 games this weekend. So because of the weather and some COVID issues. So he started his Sunday starter, and I would have done the same thing. You've got to get starters work. So for us to face a weekend arm in the middle of the week. That's great for us. You don't want it to be easy. We knew it wasn't going to be easy, and I think the grit and the fight in there at bats. I think that was probably the thing that stood out to me the most. They've got some left-handed hitters that are young players that are going to be really good. So, anytime you play a team like that, obviously there's a little bit of a rivalry there that goes back to the Big South. So we knew what we were up against tonight, and thankfully our guys, they played well enough to win. That being said, like I mentioned earlier, we've got to do some we got to do some better things when we've got runners. I think we stranded or almost stranded a couple leadoff doubles tonight, and for us to be able to take advantage of scoring opportunities when we have them is something that's critical for us right now. That'll be something that certainly we'll talk about and make a point of emphasis here moving into a weekend against a top 25 team.